There's hundreds, if not thousands, of homicide cases that have shocked the nation. Today we've rounded up 5 gruesome murders you may have never heard of. 5. Gertrude Baniszewski, also known as the Torture Mother. Police in Indianapolis, Indiana, discovered Sylvia Likens' malnourished body in 1965 in the house of 37-year-old Gertrude Baniszewski. She was found stretched out on a dirty mattress with burns all over her body. Her autopsy showed 150 wounds across her body, including several burns, scald marks, and eroded skin. Baniszewski allegedly coerced a neighbor into calling the police and reporting Sylvia's escape. Jenny Likens, Sylvia's younger sister, reportedly muttered to one of the policemen as they entered the house, "Get me out of here and I'll tell you everything." 4. Catherine Knight, who tried to feed her husband to his children. Catherine Knight, an Australian woman, stabbed her partner John Price to death 37 times in 2000. Knight then skinned him, decapitated his head, and cooked up parts of his body. She set her dining room table for 2 and served the cooked meat with baked potatoes and side vegetables to her children. 3. Jerry Brudos, also known as the shoe fetish slayer, was responsible for the kidnap, rape, murder of 4 young women in Portland in 1968. All of Brudos' murders were committed inside either his car or the basement or garage workshop. Each victim was killed by strangulation. Several victims were photographed before and after death, and 3 of his victims endured post-mortem dismemberment. Brudos is also known to have engaged in acts of necrophilia with his victims' bodies and to have retained his victims' feet and breast. 2. Dennis Rader, the BTK killer. Known as the BTK killer, Dennis Rader used to break into his victims' homes in and around Sedgwick County, Kansas, and stalk them before making his move. He would then bind, torture, and kill them, which is where he got his nickname from. He is currently serving 10 consecutive life sentences at the El Dorado Correctional Facility. 1. Issei Segawa, the Japanese cannibal who not only walks free today, but has also become a minor celebrity. Segawa, known as the infamous Japanese cannibal, was known for the killing of Renee Hartevelt in 1981. He was raised in a rich home, but has a constant craving for human flesh. Segawa went to study literature in France. Even receiving his PhD, it was there he befriended a classmate, a 25-year-old Dutch woman named Renee Hartevelt. Segawa murdered Hartevelt and then mutilated, cannibalized, and performed necrophilia on her corpse over several days. He tried to throw her remains off her body into a neighboring lake, but was stopped in his tracks before being declared legally ill and deported back to Japan. He was detained in police custody for 2 years. Psychologists in Japan later deemed him sane. He therefore had to be released from the hospital in 1986. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.